Ignore the cringe. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot something. So, like, I want to do this thing where, because I don't want to download, like, an hour or 2 hours worth of music. I'm doing this thing where I'm going to just play music myself. Hopefully it doesn't distract me.
You do, like, some lo-fi in the back?
Yeah, that's exactly what I just put. Alright. Once again. Ignore the cringe. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3.5 of Simply a Podcast, where we meant to upload a month ago, believe it or not, but I don't know what happened, but when I looked at the footage, it was like, how can I say this? It was like, help me out here, guys.
Corrupted.
It was cringe.
Yeah, the audio got completely shattered on. It was sad, man. It was sad. It was a lengthy podcast too. It was going on for almost 2 hours.
It was cringe. It wasn't working, bro.
Yeah, that shit
We
like
had to do something else.
that broke my heart when that happened, man. But yeah, so this is technically episode 4, but on paper this is episode 3. So I'm gonna call this episode 3.5. Okay? And to start off the podcast, Gray, can you do the honors for me?
What am I doing?
Oh my god.
So pretty much. Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody. And I just want to say that we are now on Apple Podcasts, and you can also find us on Spotify. Yes, sir. The link will be provided to you in the description. So if you are watching this on YouTube, you can now officially watch us on the go, anywhere, ad-free. If you got that Apple, if ad-free, if you got that Spotify, all right. I know YouTube be coming at you crazy with these ads, bro. So yes, sir. There you go.
Sir.
Link in the description, guys.
When I tell you, like, for the I saw, like, I when it comes to what the fuck am I trying to say? When it comes to uploading podcasts on thing, they make it so difficult. Like, I thought it should be like, just, oh, here you go, you got a podcast account to upload onto. Nah, you need to go to like a separate website. They make you a whole link and shit, and then yeah, they automatically upload the episodes for you, which is really cool. But yeah, we're on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so yeah, rate the show 5 stars, because that can help bring money our way, and you know, we can start having guests and all that shit. And yeah,
more ways to play.
And yeah, and more ways to play, potentially. I think, I don't know.
You know, that this is all working towards that one day where we could just sit down in a studio and just go live, like actually go live.
Oh yeah,
like
that's
YouTube
the
or Twitch, and just YouTube and
Twitch.
I
wouldn't do this live, but definitely I would, you know, have a whole studio set up and everything, like a little office space for this that we could go to. And you know, maybe, you know, if this makes enough money, you know, maybe we could be able to do like weekly episodes and all that shit. But for now, it will be monthly. So
yeah, maybe learn enough money to get some weekly Lunchables every once in a while.
Oh yeah, some weekly Lunchables.
Hey, yo,
I'm not even gonna lie though. Yo, how y'all been though? How y'all been? Yo, the listeners have not heard from us in 2 months. So what the fuck y'all been up to?
Bro, I am actually upset. Okay, so I know, cause last time we uploaded, I wasn't injured at work. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, I got fucking hurt at work, bro. I got that workers' comp, you know. I was lit for like a whole 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks. I was out of work, just chilling, collecting, right? On the last week, I was out of money, and you know, I felt kind of pressured to go back to work because I was like, shit, right? So, you know, I just went back to work, and you know, whatever. I didn't get checked up by a doctor, and now I have this kind of like a knee problem, but I think this is unrelated. I don't
Damn,
think
you
it's
got D-Wade knees, bro?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
man.
so now I checked my PayPal for the first time since like I got paid, because they were paying me through PayPal. and I see $700 in there, bro. I'm like, oh shit, they paid me right before I went back to work.
It's the first of the month.
Bro, I felt so embarrassed.
Yo,
I was
the
like,
fact-
man, they gave me money and I didn't even know.
Yo, the fact that you went this long without checking your PayPal too was kind of crazy to me, because I don't know about y'all. Well, because I pay a lot of people through PayPal. I'm constantly checking my PayPal, so I will catch if I got money on my PayPal.
Bro,
But that's
bro.
crazy. That's crazy. What
Bro,
about?
I'm about to put some into investments, bro. I'm gonna be lit.
Yeah, definitely. But yo, Kenneth, my guy,
What's up, buddy?
what you been up to, man? They haven't heard from you in 2 months.
Hey,
Facts.
in those 2 months, I've been in school, work, and I got a new car.
Damn, you living lavish? You
Money
living like Larry?
move.
I'm growing gray hairs out here, my guy.
Oh shit.
Hey, yo, I remember that.
Yo, you mind telling us what car you got?
I got a Kia K5
Oh shit.
2022.
Oh.
Do you also
I don't even know what
mind-
that is.
you-
Like I know what Kia is, but I don't know what the model looks like.
Do you mind telling me your social security, bro?
Oh nah.
5.
Wallin. It's
That's all I'm
5.
saying.
Oh no.
Stay
Oh,
socially
shit.
secure.
And then with me, I ain't even gonna lie. Your boy been through the ringer these last 2 weeks. I'm not even gonna lie.
Ooh.
Alright, so let me tell you something. Last week, I streamed, right? And I had a sore throat because I was sick over the weekend, and it carried over to Monday, and I had a sore throat because of that. And
man.
while I was streaming, I was saying, I'm like, yeah, I got a sore throat. Let me not talk too loud. Let me not be as loud as I usually am, so I don't end up losing my voice. Lo and behold, I'm playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, and because the team I had set up was like the same team everyone used in like a Sinnoh playthrough, because I had Float Cell, Staraptor, and Luxray and a Rose Raid in my team, and I was like, no, fuck that. Everyone uses that in a regular Sinnoh playthrough. I'm not about to use that. I started using like more unique Pokemon that I've never used before, so I caught a Celio, and while traversing, I find a shiny Celio. Boy, I started yelling OD. I was like, oh! Like, yo, bro. Because let me tell y'all something. For those who don't know, the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon is like 1 in 8,000, right? And
8,192.
there you go. I didn't even know it was that specific, but yes. And with me specifically, the reason why I was so hyped is because I have horrible luck with shiny Pokemon. Let me tell you why. My first ever shiny that I actually encountered in the wild, other than that red Gyarados in Gen 2, was a shiny Rattata. Guess when? Right after you get your starter Pokemon in Fire Red. Before you're even given a Pokeball. So I couldn't even catch the Rattata. I was so mad about that. I was like, really? My first shiny, I can't even catch it? That's my luck right there. And then more recently, in Pokemon Sword and Shield, there was a raid den with a shiny Metagross, and I failed to catch it. I was tight.
Damn.
I didn't even know Metagross has such a low catch rate. It's like 5.
Yeah, bro.
I even tried it with a repeat ball, because I already had a Metagross, and repeat ball's like, I think it's like 3.5 times multiplier. It's a pretty high multiplier. Even that failed. I was like, what the fuck, man? I couldn't even get it. I was so heartbroken. And then but anyways, yeah, I ended up losing my voice. So all last week I couldn't stream at all because I want my voice to go back to normal ASAP. So like my life was so boring, bro. It was literally come home and then play games. And I realized when I don't stream, I go to bed at 9 o'clock. Like I go to bed ridiculously early. Healthy, yeah, but I wasn't doing shit with my life, man. I felt horrible about it. But and then flash forward to this week. Once again, Monday. I don't stream on Mondays because Monday's the day where it's a long day at work. So I work overtime on Mondays. So I don't stream on Mondays. So, but because they have us work overtime on Mondays, they serve us lunch. Like they order us lunch and everything. And I don't know who at my job decided to order these shitty ass food wraps. Like, it was a wrap. I had a chicken wrap, and it was so horrible. Like, it fucked up my stomach. I had a stomach virus. And
oh no,
yeah, man, I was out of commission for 2 days. So Tuesday, Wednesday, I was out of commission. I stayed in the crib and everything. I was vomiting left and right. And I'm sorry if anyone was eating when I said that. But
I would have slurped it.
oh no.
Yeah, and then Thursday I came to work. I was still pretty fucked up, and even yesterday I was still kind of messed up, but it was manageable at that point. I drank a lot of ginger ale these last few days. Like, I'm kind of tired of ginger ale, but at the same time it did help me out a lot, so there's that.
Yo, I love ginger ale, bro.
Yeah,
I haven't drank ginger ale in years.
it's pretty good, but it's not something like it. Ginger ale I wouldn't eat with a meal, just cause like whenever I eat ginger ale, it kind of fills me up faster. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all.
More carbonation.
So what you're saying is ginger ale is good for you.
I guess
Because it fills you up faster.
I guess. I don't know.
2022, man, shit's crazy.
Shit's changing. We go next level. We go. But yeah, I was finally, after almost not streaming for 2 weeks, I was finally able to stream last night, which is cool. Understandably so. No one showed up because it's been 2 weeks. Probably people was like, "Oh, fuck that guy." But anyways, let's move on to the podcast notes. I think we spent enough time on introductions. Alright, so first up on the list, we got the show Peacekeeper. Now, funny enough, I believe this show started when we recorded episode 3, but cause obviously we couldn't upload episode 3 because the audio got messed up. We ended up saving it for episode 3.5. So Peacekeeper, I know me and Gray been watching it, but yo Kenny, have you watched Peacekeeper, that show?
It's Peacemaker, bro.
It's Peacekeeper. Oh my god, hold on.
It's Maker, bro.
Why did I write Peacekeeper in the podcast notes? I was just looking. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, have you watched?
You don't even play Apex, bro.
What are you talking about? oh,
I
know.
It's the name of a gun in there.
You know what it was? It was probably autocorrect that changed it to Peacekeeper.
And in Black Ops 2. But I only know one thing about that show, and is that John Cena's Peacemaker.
I'm not even gonna lie, he's probably the best part of that show. I'm not even gonna lie.
He's a good actor.
He's a pretty good actor.
Sidekick.
Oh yeah, Vigilante's pretty cool too. But yo, I'm not even gonna lie. They dropped the first 3 episodes one weekend, right? And I watched it. That show was fire. And I've been watching it weekly until the finale aired 2 days ago. Well, not aired, but it was put on HBO Max 2 days ago. And yo, bro, that show is amazing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, the opening theme, it became one of my favorite songs. Do you want to taste it? That show was fire. Fucking
amazing.
That show is just fire in general. And it's funny too. Cause
I've never heard a symphony of sounds like that before in my life.
Bruh.
It was like listening to Disturbed, Get Psych, what was that song called? It was like the one where Disturbed is going like, get psycho, I wanna get psycho. Yeah, that song. Yeah, that.
I wanna.
Yeah.
Get psycho. But
it's basically the same fucking level of intensity, but it's just different vibes.
Iconic.
It's just great.
But yeah, man, that show is amazing, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. And you know what's funny? I've been noticing this for a while, but yo, I've sort of noticed it with Marvel too, to an extent. But like the lesser known heroes, they do such a good job TV wise. Cause you see, for example, like you see Batman and Flash and all that shit. Like you see them in Justice League cartoon, and that's Batman, Flash, and Superman, Wonder Woman to you, right? But then when you see them in the movies, like they act so different, it's kind of weird to you, right? And I don't know. Like, yeah. I was gonna say, like, I guess it's like we see like they're like different takes, but it's usually never like
accurate.
Yeah, it's like never accurate in my opinion. So
or it only like represents like it only like shows a small portion of the character's traits.
yeah, like you see how Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, like that's everyone's first, well, that's a lot of people's first introduction to Spider-Man, right? And like everyone sees that as the definitive Spider-Man because that's the first Spider-Man they was ever put onto, right? That's why a lot of Sam Raimi fans aren't fans of Tom Holland's Spider-Man because like it's a different take. It's such a different take from Sam Raimi's, right?
Right.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to point out when it comes to like Superman, Batman, all that shit from Justice League to the live action movies and shit. But like I was saying, when it comes to lesser known heroes, like for example Peacemaker, like, cause I like once again this is probably everyone's first introduction to the character. So like we're all gonna, when we hear Peacemaker, we're all gonna see John Cena, bro. Like that's what we're gonna think about now.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, other than that, like it's just a really good show. It's well written. You know, there's some twist in the show that I genuinely was like, what the fuck, you know?
Yo, and not to mention, like, the characters are dynamic. Everybody's got their own personality, bro.
Yeah, and then
like the way they bounce off of each other, like I don't know if this was the writing or the acting, or if it was fucking both, bro. Honestly, I would go ahead and say it was both. Yeah. They nailed it, bro. Because there was not a moment where I'm sorry, man.
No, go ahead.
There was not a moment because I got a fanboy real quick. There was not a moment. There was not a moment where fucking Peacemaker and the rest of the group would interact with each other, and you would just be like, "Why are they like this? Why do I relate sometimes?"
Nah, yo, definitely, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the group, bro, because they low key become a bit of a family at the end of the series, well, at the end of the season, because I said it earlier. Actually, it did end last night, which they announced season 2, also.
Oh shit!
But that show was cool because like no lie, bro. I liked it. For example, I'm not trying to spoil much because I know Kenneth didn't watch it. And I don't want to spoil it, and even to the listeners as well, just in case anyone wants to watch it. But like, for example, if I could give like a tiny example, you know, one of the characters, Harcourt, like she's not really fucking with anyone on that team at all. But around like episode 5, like she starts like opening up to everyone. You know, she starts warming up, she starts smiling and shit, and you know, it's like. It's crazy because like you see all of them start to get along and all that shit. You see all of them well, not all of them, but you see they start to appreciate, you know, Peacemaker a little more. You know, even Vigilante becomes like a main person in the group and everything, and even they start to fuck with him and all that. Like it's a really good show, bro. It's a really good show.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And it's not one of those shows where it's all doom and gloom either. Like every episode's it's lighthearted but in a dark way. Like it's brutal. It's brutal. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of blood, a lot of guts, and all that. But it's also very lighthearted. Like it's very funny.
Make sure you wear your ponchos if you're sitting too close to the TV, bro.
Oh shit!
Damn splash zone.
Yeah, you in the splash zone. That shit gonna have you todo mojado.
Oh shit.
But yeah, yo,
I'll watch it.
Definitely, bro. It's on HBO Max. Each episode is pretty lengthy, and it's about how much episodes was? I wasn't even keeping track of the episode count. I think it's like 7 or 8 episodes. It's not that long.
Yo, real quick, I'm gonna go off on a little side note real quick.
Okay.
I think I finally figured out why dogs like licking their balls, bro.
What the fuck did that have to do with this conversation? but go on.
This is a side note.
Go on.
So like I know as a man, bro, whenever I scratch my balls.
You did not.
Did what?
No, go ahead. I swear to God, if this is going where I think it's going.
if if you kind of just sit there and you scratch your balls, it kind of puts you in a trance sometimes, like you just sit there and you just start digging in there, like you just scratch away at your balls, bro.
Okay.
And it just clicked to me. I'm like, this is why dogs like licking their balls, because that's the equivalent of scratching their balls.
Okay.
I thought you just
I
took
thought,
like a nice.
What did you guys think I was gonna go?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought you was gonna say like you either. I was expecting two ways for it to go. I thought you was gonna say you either lick your balls or you like sucked your fingers after like scratching your balls.
Oh, nah. The flavor do be juicy, bro.
Oh nah. Alright, that's the cue. That's the cue for the next note in the podcast. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Yo, let me
a lot of good things about it.
Yo, bro.
I'm
Shit.
metaphorically beating my meat right now. Cause that
licking
game, that game is so good.
Yo, bro. For one, it's like almost 100% free to play, and by that I mean like they do something that I feel like a lot other free to play games should do. Like, well, I mean the only other gacha style of games I play is like Dokkan Battle, and to an extent I play Legends from time to time, and I guess Duel Links when I was still a thing, but Master Duel has this cool ass feature where you can like craft cards. So for example, let's say you want Stardust Dragon, right? Or better yet, let's say Dark Magician. Everyone knows Dark Magician, right? Dark Magician is ultra rare rarity, right?
Right.
So to craft yourself a Dark Magician, you would have to dismantle 3 ultra rare cards or 2 ultra rare cards that got like a shiny foil to it, and then you'll be able to craft yourself a Dark Magician card. And then not only that, well, at least when you start the game, they're pretty generous with gems. Now the gems have slowed up, but still, I still get quite enough where I could like consistently buy packs. And even then, if there's like cards that I genuinely need, it's like I'll just go to decks, or for example, I have all my URs displayed, and I'll start dismantling all the ones that I know I'm not gonna use, and I'll start crafting the cards that I do need for the deck that I want to build. Like right now, I'm playing Invoked Onomat deck. And it's like,
ooh,
like I love it, bro. I love it. Like I'm playing all kinds of cards. Like I've always wanted to get back into the TCG of Yu-Gi-Oh, and I've had my moments where I went to a card shop and I just hated the vibe, cause like I'm not even not even that. Like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. When people go to a card shop, they don't even go there to duel anymore. It's really just to buy and sell. And that shit sucks in my opinion, because like
that's whack.
That is whack, because I remember, for example, was it last year or was it 2020? I don't know. It was one of those days, one of those years. But I went to a card shop. I built myself a competitive Elemental Hero deck. If y'all don't know, Elemental Hero is my favorite archetype, and I built that shit. Like I haven't played the TCG since like 2016. Came back. Got all the meta cards, Sunrise. I even got a Liquid Soldier, which if y'all don't know, Liquid Soldier was going for like $80 back in 2020. And I got all those cards, right? Went to a card shop, and niggas was just trying to buy and sell the whole time. I'm like, yo, who want a duel? Oh yeah, I got you. And yo, bro, I kid you not, I sat there for like a solid 2 hours just waiting for one duel. And after that, I was like, yo, never again, bro. Like, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to fucking buy and sell all the time.
Well, yeah, Pokemon cards, they kind of popularized that thought where these cards have like an immeasurable amount of value.
But the thing is, with Pokemon cards, the value for Pokemon cards is different, because like, from my understanding, I don't think they reprint cards. Like I think every time they release a set, it's all new card art, I believe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But it depends on two things. If the deck is doing well in tournaments and the card has been used in tournaments and stuff, and like people are getting wins with it, if that happens, the card value goes up. Obviously, that's why Liquid Soldier is so fucking much.
Yeah.
Up until it gets a reprint, because then at that point it's just easily available to everybody else.
Right.
And that's why Pokemon cards are so high, because if someone's using, like, let's say they make a deck specifically for Lugia, right? Lugia, and they win a tournament with that deck using Yugia as their boss monster.
Right.
That Lugia will then jump in price just because, oh snap, he just won a major tournament with a Lugia deck.
Okay, yeah,
now
that makes sense.
Everybody wants to play Lugia.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But guess what? You can only get it in like that one offshoot pack that he paid like $200 for.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I mean, yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like when I collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's because I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like to me, the selling cards aspect is more like, oh, this is from like a spare deck I built like a while ago. If you want the cards, I'll sell it to you for this, that, and the third. But not fucking, we go to a card shop and then the whole time it's like, yeah, I got alternate art Stratos. You want that? And I'm just like, nah, cause I already got 3 Stratos. Yeah, but this is alternate art. Don't you want it? No, I don't. I already got Stratos. It's a super rare, man. Leave me alone. Oh man, but yo, Gray, how you been messing with Master Duel?
Yo, Master Duel has been lit. Yo, Kenny, have you played Master Duel yet?
I downloaded it. That's it.
Yo, you gotta play
on mobile?
No, on my PC.
Yo, it's on. Yo, bro. When Master Duel came out, I downloaded that shit on everything. I got it on my PC, on my phone, my iPad, my Switch, bro.
Shit.
Nah, yeah,
and it carries over the account.
Yeah, you could link your accounts.
Yeah, there's cross progression in between linking the accounts. The only issue is, and I think this is really unfortunate that it turned out to be like this, consoles cannot get a data transfer from anything else. So if you want to transfer an account to a console, you can't.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you cannot transfer accounts to console. You have to make the account on console first and then transfer it to like your PC or your phone, because for some reason, I don't know why this is an issue to begin with, but for some reason on console there's a link. You see how like you get provided a link or when you're trying to transfer your data, right?
Yeah.
Right. On console, when you try to do it, there's a link saying, "Oh yeah, just go to this website to transfer your card or to transfer your cards. All you have to do is log in." But on console, you can't go to the link. You can't even click on it
because it's tied to your PlayStation account, right?
No, because PlayStation doesn't have a proper internet browser.
No, yes they do.
It doesn't have a proper one, because remember on the link, like on the screen, you can't just go ahead and click it, like you would on a computer,
Yeah, no, he's talking about how like he can't make a cursor appear mid-game so that he can click that link.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can. Are you sure about that?
I tried it, and I've been trying on PlayStation, and I tried it on my Switch when I was at my girl's place. You cannot transfer.
As a matter of fact, that's bullshit, because I transferred my account onto my Switch.
Did you really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
So either you doing it, so again. you doing it wrong then, because I can do it on my Switch.
Well, your Switch is touchscreen.
Well, still, like a Switch doesn't even. Well, no. As a matter of fact, this is how I know. Wait. Yeah. What the fuck? I did it on my Switch.
Further testing is needed.
Nah, you just not doing it right. Cause I'm not even gonna lie, the transfer process is a bit confusing. At least for me, it was. But nah, yeah, when you doing it wrong. Cause I believe.
Are you guys saying that I should start on Switch and then go on to other platforms?
Nah, cause I started on PC and I transferred to my Switch.
Really? Damn. I get this. Then maybe they updated it on consoles.
No, nigga, cause I did that shit day one, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I tried doing it on PS4, and PS4 wasn't letting me data transfer.
Well, PS4, I don't know about that. I haven't tried. Bro, my PS4 is still disconnected, so it's like, I don't know. Nah, yeah,
so
man.
I'll go back and check, and then like I'll put it in the comments if it worked or not. But yeah, I couldn't get the data transfer going for the PS4, and it was kind of a bummer because PS4 was also giving away 50 free legacy packs for just being a PS Plus member, and I thought that was dope, and that's why I wanted the data transfer.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. In hindsight, that shit was worthless. Like,
I mean,
legacy packs don't get you shit.
They do. They
no,
can
they
though.
No, they
do
don't.
get you a few cards.
No, they
do,
don't.
Actually.
Shut up.
Bro,
Nigga.
legacy packs is still worth getting.
Nigga, that shit is a pack full of normal rares. Like, come on, bro.
It's not, bro. Let me
nigga,
show
the
you.
soup,
bro, this thing.
Bro,
is
you
full,
get
URs.
Nigga,
is full
nigga,
of
you
cards
get
that you
URs.
can't get
All right, listen to this. Listen to this.
from anywhere else.
Yeah, bro, listen to this. URs is a 5% chance to get, and you get 2 cards per pack.
No.
Yes, you do. You get 2 cards per pack.
Yeah.
So with
for a legacy pack?
A legacy pack, you're given like 2 cards.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's like 4 in a single pack.
Nigga, that's like a regular pack. The legacy packs give you like 2. Look, I'm gonna search that right now.
I could just open one up right now. All right, so a legacy pack brings. Oh yeah, it is just 2 cards.
Yeah,
wow.
like I just told you that.
Yeah,
they only give
I never
you like.
sat down and looked at it.
Yeah, I never sat down and looked at it. Shut up, nigga. They give you 2 cards and it's a 5% draw rate for a UR, bro. That shit gives you nothing, bro. And then not to mention, isn't it like that? Isn't it like all the cards in the legacy pack? Isn't that it?
It's not all the cards. That's the master pack that has all the cards. The legacy pack just has like very specific like condition type cards. So like you have
like you'll get like Stardust Dragon cards and shit like that, right? Like,
yeah,
like main character cards.
Yeah,
okay.
Main character cards are in there.
All right,
that makes sense on why they named it Legacy then.
Yeah, but still, like, bruh, you get 2 cards. It's a 5% draw rate for a UR, and I believe SR is like 7%. It's like you're not gonna draw shit with 2 cards, bro.
Yeah, but you know, with 50 packs, you know, that's a lot of packs.
Yeah, that means it's 5% per pack, bro.
Still
so that means you have to multiply 50 times 2, which is 100, and then you gotta like divide. I don't know, man. That's like you're not gonna get much off that. You're not gonna get anything off that, in my opinion. So it's kind of
still there.
No, it's a waste, nigga. Shut up.
No, it's not.
I think that's it for Master Duel, though. Oh wait, matter of fact, I got one more thing to add to Master Duel. I'm not gonna lie, those first like week or 2 of Master Duel was kind of boring because it was literally just play ranked duel. But
yeah,
they included a new event, which is the Arceus event, which is, I mean, I guess it's cool. It's just more gems. I was expecting something a little different though. It's literally just ranked duel, just you only use Arceus decks. Like you can't use fusions, synchro monsters, link monsters, or any of that. So it's like so unfortunately I can't use my invoked Onomat deck because it's invoked. Like there's invoked monsters. But I mean, I guess it's a cool event. It's free gems or whatever. Me personally, what I enjoy the most is being able to play with friends. Like, you know, if I will do a stream, I could host a room, have mad people jump in and duel with me. But I will say about the rooms, I still haven't figured out how to make a room private.
Oof. Oh, you could do that inside the settings of the room while you're making it.
I'll probably have to.
So like, yeah, as you're about to create it, you can just pop in and you could be, you just scroll down a little bit and it should be like, yeah, it'll be like public or something.
All right, I didn't see that when I was hosting the room, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah. I think that's all we got for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Next on the list, we got the Book of Boba Fett.
Boba
I
Fett.
feel like none of y'all watched that shit.
I heard there was another Star Wars show coming
I ain't
out,
gonna lie, man.
and
I heard it was bad.
yeah, and at the same, like, as soon as I heard that it was coming out, like, on the day that it dropped, I started hearing immediately that it was bad. And I was like, man, I'm not even a Star Wars fan to even care, but that's just disappointing.
Man, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I watched it just cause I really liked The Mandalorian. I was like, oh yeah, that show was fucking fire. Let's watch the Book of Boba Fett. I know the Boba Fett's like a popular ass character. I said, yeah, we gonna be lit. I watched episode 1. I was like, it's just the first episode. Watched episode 2. I say, yo, this shit is boring, bro. I watched like the first like 10 minutes of episode 3 and I just shut off my TV. I was like, I'm not watching this. This show is boring, man. It's so boring. But then, funny enough, like 2 weeks later, I started seeing that they said The Mandalorian just makes an appearance on the Book of Boba Fett. And I was like, bro, what? Like, I'm about to watch this shit. I still haven't watched it. I plan to watch it to catch up eventually because I feel like it's gonna tie into season 3 of The Mandalorian. Well, I don't wanna spoil much of it, but like a few characters like make an appearance in the Book of Boba Fett, and I was like a bit. It kind of made me want to watch it off the fact that the Mandalorian shows up, and I just really like him a lot. There's that. It ain't much to talk about the Book of Boba Fett.
Mandalorian was pretty good though.
The what?
Oh, Mandalorian was pretty good though.
Oh yeah,
I thought about rewatch.
The Mandalorian was great.
That was like one of my favorite TV shows ever. That show's amazing. Loved every second of it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah,
I don't know why I left the Book of Boba Fett in the notes. I knew we wasn't gonna talk much about it, but we do got something that's very important to talk about. This nigga Gray thought it was pointless to have this in the notes, but we're gonna talk about Microsoft buying Activision for $68.7 billion.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. But the reason why I'm saying this is important, Gray was like, oh, this just buying, it's still on PlayStation, but I feel like a lot of PlayStation niggas lack. No offense to you, Gray, but I feel like a lot of PlayStation niggas lack a brain. And yo,
I don't play PlayStation.
I'm gonna say, nigga, yes you do. But yo, I'm gonna say this right now. I said I keep my PlayStation disconnected, but that's because there's no games for PlayStation right now. And even then, I'm still iffy on getting a PS5 just because exclusives are coming to PC. Like, I wouldn't mind waiting a year or two just to play Spider-Man. Like, I'm not gonna pay $600 for a PS5 just to play like Spider-Man.
My boy?
Well, yeah, $499 and tax and delivery. Like, it's damn near $600. That's what I'm trying to say.
Makes sense.
But
For
yeah,
PS5?
yes, because it's $500.
$539, yeah.
And then taxes.
$535.
And yeah, okay, $530. Oh, okay, damn, I said $600. Okay, never mind. Well, still, I'm not paying $540 just to play like 2 or 3 games. Like, I'm not doing that. But like, that being said, before niggas start saying, "Oh, you just an Xbox fan," because that's the number one thing people like to say when you don't fuck with Sony that much either. But keep it a stack. My Xbox is a Fire Stick right now. I don't even play that. Like, that shit is a $400 Fire Stick in my room. My Xbox One. So it's
Firebox.
like, and it's like, bruh, I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't give a fuck about console wars or whatever you feel, but as a consumer, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard for me to tell people to go for PlayStation because Microsoft buying Activision. Great, you said it was pointless to talk about this because it's still on PlayStation. I want to tell you one thing. That means all Activision games are gonna be on Game Pass, and Game Pass is like $15 a month. Like Game Pass Ultimate.
For the Ultimate.
Yeah, and I want you but listen to this. That means, and it's the same thing that happened with Bethesda. That means the newest Call of Duty you can get for free because you're paying that $15 a month. The newest Call of Duty or the newest Activision product is going to be free on the Game Pass. That is a huge game changer. There's niggas that mainly play Call of Duty. So the fact that they sit there like, what? I just gotta pay $15 a month and I could just play Call of Duty for free with a massive library of Bethesda, including Doom, Fallout. Fallout.
Oh yeah, Fallout.
You know, like, bro, that's, you know, and then not even gonna lie. They also put, no wait, I think they're a year behind when it comes to 2K, so never mind. But you know, there's also, I mean, it's something to play. There's Forza. Like, I've seen, as much as I make fun of like Forza and shit, I'm not going. Well, I wouldn't say it's a good game, but I've seen my friends hop on Xbox and download Forza and be on that for like a solid week or two. So it's like, there's quite a bit of stuff in the Game Pass. And I feel like that alone would sell the Xbox. And them buying Activision, they got Activision and Bethesda under the belt. So that means they got 2 whole studios worth of games on the Game Pass. And that's a game changer, bro. That's a game changer. And if they get another studio, that's like 3 studios of games to be under the Game Pass, which is really cool, in my opinion.
And if you really think about it, Activision, like, they have a lot of characters under their belt, including Spyro and Crash.
Exactly. I didn't even mention that. Spyro and Crash can be in the Game Pass now.
There you go.
So and then I didn't even bring this part up yet, but imagine you buying your child or you buying your nephew a console for Christmas. You sit there like, oh, let me get them a PlayStation 5 because they got Spider-Man, all that shit. You think about it, damn, I need to drop $70 to buy Spider-Man. You can't just buy one game. You're gonna have to buy like probably like at least one more game. So that's $140 extra on just 2 games. Meanwhile,
diabolical.
Exactly. Meanwhile, you could just buy them an Xbox, get them the Game Pass Ultimate, and then boom, they got like over 100 games right there that they can just pick and choose to play. Like, I'm seeing it as a parent's perspective right now, and I feel like that idea alone would sell the Xbox, and that's a W on its own on Microsoft's end. You know? I mean, obviously, there's gonna be niggas that's hard-headed, that's gonna sit there like, yeah, but, you know, I can still play those games on PlayStation if I just buy it. And it's like, okay, you could do that. That's cool. But we seeing it as a parent trying to save money right now. That's how I see it, at least. Or a kid,
True.
or a kid that, you know, like me as a teenager, I couldn't buy much games because, you know, I had allowance, and my allowance was spent on breakfast at school. So, you know, as a kid that probably can't even buy much of these games anyways, and to see they could probably get it for free for $15 a month, like, bro, like, it's a no-brainer at that point. Got nothing to add, motherfucker?
No, I agree.
I'm getting a phone call right now.
Can you?
Well,
yeah. No worries. I just had to tell him that I'm recording right now. But yeah, you know, like, thank you for bringing that into my perspective. Thank you for bringing that into perspective. You know, I didn't think of that. You know, I kind of just sat there and was all like, but Xbox is whack, you know? Which it definitely is.
And Game Pass on PC.
Like, you're acting, but like at the same time, you're acting like Sony doesn't have its own type of Game Pass.
Nigga, no, they don't.
Now.
No,
Nigga. No, I'm saying PS Plus Now.
PS Now does not have shit, bro. Keep it a stack, bro.
It doesn't. They need to update that shit.
Alright, but now you can't use that as a counterpoint because they got nothing.
But nothing's stopping them from doing that, from doing the same thing. Alright,
we gonna get into that in a bit, but for now we're talking about Microsoft.
I bet.
They're doing a good job.
Yeah, they're doing a good job buying studios, and if they get a third studio, that's nigga, that's dangerous on their end. And not to mention, like, for example, a game could flop, and low key the studio will be good. Like we've seen it before. Like, a game will flop and the studio will go under because that game flopped. But for example, I don't want to see no company lose. To be honest, I'd rather see everyone win. So, well, let's say for example, Activision goes under because, let's say, like, all their games just started flopping, right?
Right.
they would most likely still be good because they're under Microsoft. Like all those employees would probably they might just close the Activision branch, but I'm saying like all those developers will probably just get moved over to another branch. So to me, it's a W because it probably, not to say Activision will ever be in danger, but I'm saying like in the chance that it might, like God forbid, you know, like there's still some job security for those developers. That's how I see it, at least. I don't know if anyone gives a fuck about the developers, but I do.
We gotta care about, somebody's gotta care about them.
Yeah. I mean, that's how I see it, at least. But you know, now that since you brought up PlayStation, we might as well talk about it. Sony also bought Bungie for $3.5 billion, which I think I felt like that was a panic buy. No lie, I felt like it was like, we gotta buy studio ourselves. Cause no lie, they got no competitor. And nigga, don't say PlayStation now, bro, cause that shit is, you stream the game.
Well, you don't actually stream the games. For some games, you know, it's not available to all of them, but for some games you can actually download it straight into your console.
So like, but listen to what you just said. Some games.
Yeah, it's not available for all games, but it's true that for some games you do have to stream it, and other games you can just download it straight into the console. Like, so if you wanna play a classic Sonic the Fighters, you know, the fighting game for Sonic, bro, you are forced to stream it.
Oh, but
you
okay, but on Xbox I could download it.
Yeah,
true.
Remember, nigga, we was playing it like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember.
I bought it for like $5. But you see what I'm saying? You see?
Yeah, I do.
What I would suggest PlayStation do. I don't gotta listen to me. I'm just a poor kid from NYC. But I will say, the logical step is to revamp PlayStation Now, bro. Revamp that shit. Make every game downloadable. Add a lot of classic games. Let's start off with Spyro. A lot of people would probably flip their minds if they could play Spyro all over again. Put Spyro, the old Crash games. But also Sony buying Bungie, I don't think it was a panic buy like you said, because Bungie has Halo. Oh, they don't. They're not under Halo no more.
No, that's Destiny you're talking about.
That's Microsoft.
Oh, Destiny? Okay.
Yeah, they're under. It's true though. You're in the right frame of mind though. Bungie did make the first 5 Halo games, but now it's under 343, which I would like to correct myself, because I believe the last stream I was blaming Bungie for Halo Infinite being a bit glitchy, but it's actually 343 Studios. But I will say Halo was never owned by Bungie. They just developed it. Halo is forever owned by Microsoft. They just let Bungie like develop those games. But the reason why I say Sony buying Bungie was a bit of a panic buy is because they have no competitor to the Game Pass. In my opinion, they should have. Well, I mean, I guess they could launch it, and that could be their selling point. Like, yo, look, we got Destiny. You can get Destiny and all its DLC for free with our, let's just call it PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like, I think they should revamp PlayStation Now, have it so that you could download games. Add a lot
They definitely have to.
Yeah, have it. I would definitely start with legacy games like Crash, Spyro. Honestly, y'all already got Spider-Man under y'all belt. Put all the old Spider-Man games on it. Spider-Man's 1, 2, 3.
Not even the old ones.
Put the new ones
You're
there
right.
too.
They're Activision. You're right.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
Spider-Man
right.
2 is owned by Microsoft.
Hold on, they still have the licensing for Spider-Man though.
Yeah, that's a bit.
But not Sony's.
That's a bit iffy. I don't know how that would work. But then at the same time, you know. Oh yeah, that is no. But then again, like Sony does own. I feel like it's gonna be one of those like neither party could use that game, unless they come into an agreement. That's what I think it would be.
I mean, they could always get another studio to make it. You know, Spider-Man 2 is already made. What are you talking about? We're talking about the old Spider. They're not gonna remake Spider-Man 2, Jeffrey. Of course not. But
unless they made like a reboot HD remake thing.
I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. they can put, all right, fuck Spider-Man then. Y'all can put every single PlayStation. You can have Bungie and every single PlayStation exclusive. I'm talking about every single PlayStation exclusive under PlayStation Now. That could be our selling point to start off.
True.
Like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, The Last of Us, fucking God of War, and all that. Uncharted, all that. Y'all could do that as your selling point.
I'm pretty sure The Last of Us was on PlayStation Now for a bit.
That's good for you, bro. Like, come on. Can you download it? Like,
yes, I'm telling you,
can?
newer games you can download.
Bruh,
it's just the older games.
They gotta have every game downloadable, because then it's not gonna work.
Oh no.
Yes.
Honestly, even if they were to do that, me personally, and granted this may sound biased, they're still going to be behind, solely because Xbox now has the joining force of Game Pass on PC.
Oh yeah, that too. Xbox
That's an
has
investment.
Yeah, that is. And then not only that, Xbox has this, and this is another thing that I want to add. PlayStation got to move out of that mindset that you got to be solely PlayStation, because not gonna lie, that shit holds them back, bro. Because there's cool features. Cause hear me out. There's cool features on Microsoft or on Xbox that I wish PlayStation could do. Cause for example, Microsoft got cloud gaming, and by that it's like, for example, let's say for whatever reason I got people in my room and I'm playing on the Xbox. I'm playing, let's say I downloaded Sonic the Fighters recently. I'm playing Sonic the Fighters, right? And for whatever reason they want to play Spider-Man on my PlayStation. I could just do cloud gaming so I could play Sonic the Fighters on my Xbox, but I can play it on my computer instead. Like, it's kind of like I can stream it onto my computer. You can't do that on PlayStation, which is really unfortunate. It's like, bro, it's just convenience wise. Like, Microsoft has it, and now that it's convenient to get a lot of AAA games for free now, you know, and we're saying PlayStation needs that as well. And not only that, PlayStation needs to start integrating to the PC side as well. Like, y'all gotta start leaning towards that side too. And I'm glad they're starting to put some of their games on PC, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna like, Spider-Man came out like what, 4 years ago, you know, Miles Morales came out like 2 years ago, you know. So I was like, y'all gotta start doing it a little faster and putting your games. I know they can't do it all at once because they want people to buy it, but I'm saying, like, it should be a little faster, you know? Like, I feel like games should be marketed, like PlayStation exclusives should be marketed as a PlayStation and PC release. I know some people might sit there like, oh, but nah, but it's like, bro, that's why Microsoft is, I'm not gonna say they're catching up, but that's why they can sell it. They could sell it to these big ass studios, like, yo, your games will also be free on PC as well, you know? That's
get your game out there.
Huh? Oh yeah, it'll get you out there. Yeah, like,
yeah.
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
Everything you're saying makes sense.
I sense a butt coming.
Until PlayStation gets out of their mindset, yeah. Because I feel like PlayStation definitely needs to get out of their mindset that, you know, they a little stubborn, you know. I feel like all they have to do is start integrating more into PC. But you know, the thing is, Microsoft started off as a PC company.
Yeah.
You know, so and then they had a whole gaming branch, you know. Plus Sony started off as a fucking sound design company, bro. You know,
but they sound good.
Yeah, they do sound good though. They do sound good. I can't take that away. You know, but that's crazy. You know, because Xbox inherently had that advantage from the start.
I mean, yeah, there's no way, like, there's no way. We're not saying Sony the company is gonna be as big as Microsoft. I doubt that'll ever be a thing, because Microsoft has Windows. Like, because of Windows alone, Microsoft would be one of the biggest companies in the world thanks to Windows alone. But that's besides the point. What I was gonna say is, in the gaming sphere, at least, Sony could at least combat Microsoft Cause I could almost see it right now. Let's say the next console generation. Cause I doubt it's gonna affect this console generation that much unless they manage to buy a third studio or even a fourth studio. I doubt it would boost their sales that much. But next generation, I could definitely see Microsoft taking the W. Cause I know Sony's been kicking their ass this generation as well, like console sales wise. But I'm saying next generation, for example, let's say Xbox, whatever the hell, comes out, right? And then they be like, oh, when you buy this Xbox, you're given a free 3 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. So you could buy, yo, bro, that means you could buy the Xbox and get a shit ton of games for free. Meanwhile, let's say PlayStation 6 drops and you'll probably buy it, and then you gotta pay for like 2 games. Which, God forbid, they raise the price again to like $80, then you're paying $160 for games. You know? That's why I'm saying, like, I can see Microsoft taking the W in the long run with their Game Pass mentality.
Yeah. And I just want to add like a little thought I had on the side. But like, yo, imagine like PlayStation has been wanting to come into like PC. But Windows is all like,
Nah, they'll never do that.
no.
Yeah, that's just terrible for the brand.
Not only that, I don't think Windows can do that, cause like, bruh, it's
open source.
Yeah, it's open source, and it's a app like on a website. An app on a website you could download. Like I don't think Windows could be like, oh well, this app is not gonna work for us. Like I don't think Windows could just do that.
Well, they can't. No, they can't. Pretty sure they can make it like like, you know, they're not gonna like change their whole like system. I don't know, but it'd be pretty cool. Like actual system integration between the Xbox and your PC. Like if you have both of them, you could have it so that like the Xbox will like. I don't know what I was going there.
Yeah, they probably. They probably already have it. Like, what example? Like, use an example.
So like, let's say you're on your PC, right?
Yeah.
But you want to play a game that is only on Xbox.
Okay.
Right.
No. Well, what game would that be? Because like every Xbox exclusive is on PC.
Well, so let's say like you had only a CD, right?
Like if I own the game on Xbox.
Yeah, like no, like let's say you had just the CD.
Then you could do cloud gaming.
No, but he's talking about like you can put the CD in the Xbox and then that can go to your thing. Like if it's
kind of like rather than that, be like make the PC the Xbox.
So what do you like you played like you turn on the Xbox and you play the game on your PC?
No, like cut out the Xbox entirely and use the PC. So like use like basically integrating an Xbox into a PC.
The UI.
This nigga's confusing me because it's like, why not just buy the game for PC then?
No, I know, but I'm saying like integrate the Xbox into a PC.
Alright, bro.
So like instead of there being an Xbox,
well, for one, there's already
just a PC now.
For one, there's already an Xbox app on PC.
Yes, I know.
It's pretty well optimized.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to figure out what is he saying, because it's like from what he's saying, it's like you could play Xbox games on PC, but they're already on PC.
Yes, I know, but no, what I'm trying listen to what I'm saying. Listen very closely. Cut out the Xbox, like completely delete it, and just have a PC.
You can already do that. Game Pass, like you don't gotta buy an Xbox. Game Pass is already on PC. Whenever, for example, we've done it before, you can join Xbox parties on your PC. You can buy games on the Microsoft store on your PC. Like you don't need an Xbox if you got a PC.
Which is also a bad thing if we really think about it. And not to spend too much time on this topic, but those Xbox consoles, they're only gonna win for so long, like with this whole Game Pass thing, and it's gonna be most likely for the younger generation. But for the people like us, know, we got some bread flying around because we got our little part-time jobs.
Oh no,
We
yeah,
have a
for
PC
sure.
now.
Yeah. That's why earlier I was saying in the sight, in the perspective of like a family man. That's what I was saying. Like that's why I think Microsoft will end up beating. Well, that's why I think Xbox will end up beating PlayStation, because as a family man, I don't want to buy Xbox and then sit there and be like, damn, bro, I gotta buy you some games too for like, they're like $80 now. Like that's a whole $160. Or if I gotta buy 3 games, that's a whole $240 extra just for 3 games. You know, versus with Game Pass as a family man, it's like I could just buy you that and then pay $15 a month. You got like 400 games, like right there.
Have fun.
You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what was Greg talking about, because from what you were saying, it sounded like what we already got. But anyways, let's move on to Warzone 2 being announced. That's a pretty big game. I know Kenneth used to play that quite a bit. You excited?
Yo, they're doing that and Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare. Wait, what?
Oh,
they remaking it?
Yeah, you know how they did the reboot for Modern Warfare like 2019?
Yeah.
They're doing that from MW2, bro.
Wait, Modern Warfare was a reboot? Wait, was it a reboot or a remake?
I wouldn't say into remake.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, what would you classify as a remake versus reboot?
Well,
reboot is like when it gives it a new look.
Well, no, reboot is like, oh yeah. I would say, wait. Yeah, I would have said, to me a remake would be like the exact same game with just like updated mechanics and updated like textures and all that shit, just to match the HD era, well at least our era now. That's what I would have classified as a remake.
That makes sense. I thought of it more so like in a cinematography thing. You know, you get like an old movie, you put it on an HD 1080p, that's considered a remaster.
Yeah, that's a remaster.
Reboot is like Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, so it was a reboot then.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. So they're doing that with Modern Warfare 2 then.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm hyped as fuck for that.
I actually,
Warzone.
Yeah.
Side.
Yo, something just happened. My PlayStation just charged me for the 12-month subscription. I'm so glad I put that money into my account.
Yo, bro, why do you still have that? Yo, I'll be telling Gray, bro. Yo, let me know, y'all. Yo, say this in the comments, bro. This dude Gray got himself a PC. He got a Ryzen 7. I believe it's a 3700X, and he has a 2070 Super. And he does not use that shit at all, other than just to play Dragon Ball Fighters. I'll be sitting there like, yo, you got a pretty powerful PC, bro, and he's using the original PS4, the one that sounds like a jet engine. He uses that as his main console, and I'll be telling him like, yo, bro, you probably save more money if you play on PC too, because you don't gotta pay for online.
True, but you gotta pay for like Game Pass and such if you want to experience it. Yo, well, Jeffrey, you better get Elden Ring on fucking PCs. A little side note. No! Because if I hear you fucking playing that shit on PlayStation.
Yo, it's funny too, cause we was talking about doing a playthrough together on my Twitch channel, and he was like, and I had to tell him like, yo, get that shit on PC, bro, cause I'm not connecting my PS4 just for Elden Ring.
Well, of course I'm getting it on PC. I will also be getting it on P4 though, because I got people on P4 too.
Bro, your PS4 sounds like a jet engine, bro. That shit gonna blow up while playing Elden Ring.
You think I care, nigga? I'm gonna have multiple builds.
Oh man. Alright, bro. Fuck it. Do what you gotta do, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Warzone 2 side. I'm mainly focused on Modern Warfare 2. I had a lot of memories with that game. I know that game's fucking busted as shit, unbalanced, fucking. What do you call it?
That game is bussin', bro.
Respectfully.
I don't really. I said this before, but as I grew older and I have less time to play games, I definitely appreciate games like Call of Duty more. We could just hop on and play.
Yo, so like, let's move on to the next point, bro. Which is,
Yo, what you doing, man?
did we talk about Warzone 2 already?
Bro,
Yeah.
you know how about to do this again. No, we already spoke about this. No. We already know. Alright.
EA.
Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. It's EA announcing 3 more Star Wars games, including the Jedi Fallen Order sequel. Stop doing that, bro. I already told you about this. It's not funny.
Okay, I'm sorry, bro.
Yes, stop that. Anyways,
Thank you.
we got ourselves EA announcing 3 more. I put more 3 Star Wars games, including a Jedi Fallen Order sequel. So I don't know about the other Star Wars games. Oh wait, I believe it was another Force Unleashed sequel as well. I think. I don't really,
bad.
I don't really remember that, but I do remember that was. I think that was a thing people's talking about. But what I really care about was the Jedi Fallen Order sequel, because if y'all didn't know,
That was a good game.
Jedi Fallen Order was my game of the year 2019. I'm not even gonna lie. The thing was, that game came out. It was pretty glitchy. I'm not even gonna lie. I remember too. I started off on a really bad foot on that game because I broke the game. Like I couldn't, like when I first got it, I broke the game where I couldn't continue the mission I was in because it just kept glitching me. Like you're supposed to like sneak into a walker, like them big ass walking thingies, and you're supposed to sneak into one, but the game glitched, making Cal fall through the walker when he goes through the latch. And yeah, I had every incentive right there to just sit there and be like, yo, fuck this game. But you know, I really sat there. I waited until they patched the game. They patched it. I played it. I finished it, and I fell in love with that fucking game, man. I love that game so much, and I'm so glad they're continuing that story. And I really hope they continue having another Star Wars game in that style, because honestly, yo, bro, and I really hope with the sequel they expand more on the Force powers, because they didn't really have that much Force powers. I think it starts off with like you slowing people down, then you could like pull people in, and you could like push people away. And I'm really hoping they expand more on it. I would like a branching path type system where you could like
a skill tree.
Yeah, like a skill tree where you can start getting like skills from like the dark side, like doing like force lightning and shit like that. That'd be really cool. Or like
That would be really nice.
Or if you go down the path of like a Jedi in the skill tree or whatever, like you could do like a Jedi mind trick type thing where like you can like make the enemy start fighting each other type shit. You know, like I don't know. I think it's like mad cool. Like it's Star Wars, bro. Like with the Force, you could go in any direction, low key, and that's what I'm most excited for. Like I genuinely love Fallen Order. But what y'all think about it?
Fallen Order, again, I played only half of the game solely because this was when I was like building my PC.
Yeah.
And so I played it mainly on my Xbox Series X, and then when I got my PC, I was mainly focused on that. What the fuck? The screen just turned off, my fault. But yeah, I never really continued the game. Granted, the game was wonderful. Looked amazing, felt amazing, very fluid. I didn't experience any of the glitches that you were talking about.
Yeah.
But I felt like the combat, it kind of, and this is a little bit of a hot take, it kind of resembled the Arkham games.
Arkham games.
I see what you mean.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Where like, it's like a beat 'em up with cool combos that you can be creative about.
Okay, I sort of get it, yeah.
Yeah. That's a really loose connection. But that's just what I associated with, and I played a lot of the Arkham games.
Right. Oh, you
So seeing that Star Wars spin into that combat system was really nice. It was really refreshing
cool.
for the industry.
Definitely. What about you, Gray?
I'm down for it. I'll probably get into it too, just because I missed out on all of the Star Wars games. I never played I never played the one with Star Killer. I didn't play the new one that came out like a few years ago. So I definitely want to get into. I definitely want to jump into this one, especially because like they seem really cool and really fun and interactive to play in. So like I just want to like get my foot into that door and be like, yes, I want to play at least one Star Wars game. You know.
Well, definitely, if you plan on playing the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, I would suggest getting Jedi Fallen Order. It goes on sale pretty often too. You might be able to get it for a good price.
Especially on PC.
Yeah, I'll get it soon.
Yeah, get on PC.
I think Game Pass might have it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. This about
Look that up on the side.
About to name this episode Game Pass. But next on our list, we got ourselves Pokemon Legends Arceus. Funny enough about that game, I got a coworker at my job. He's half Japanese, and he like cringes when I say Arceus. He's like, it's pronounced Arceus, and I'll be like, well, the Pokemon company went out and said it's pronounced Arceus, so it's like, I'm going by
the character.
Yeah, I'm going by the official pronunciation. And he's like, yeah, I cringe, but anyways, that's another point. Yo, y'all played Arceus?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I know Gray did it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I started it up,
No,
and then I did.
No, you didn't.
I started it up, and kind of like my girlfriend was all like, "Hey, can I get the Switch? Because I kind of want to like because she's been at home a lot recently, so she's been the one that's been playing it. I haven't touched it. But from what she tells me, she's just having a ton of fun walking around and just looking at stuff. She's like, the world is so pretty there. I'm like, I know, right? And shit, like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing, but she's like, I love walking around and seeing the Pokemon run. And she's like, sometimes they hit me, and I'm like, oh yeah, they do, huh?
Nah, yeah.
I started it up, so she doesn't know how to roll yet. She doesn't know she could do a dodge roll.
Oh, okay.
Also, she just fast walks away.
Yeah, she's like trying her best to survive, and they're just tailing her.
Freaking, nah, yeah, I absolutely like. I don't know. I'm like, on the game. Like, I got my complaints about it, but I also appreciate the new direction. Like, I'm really glad Game Freak went this new direction. But I will say, if y'all can do a spin on this style, and by style I mean like the whole running around, seeing the Pokemon, seeing how they behave and shit, catching the Pokemon, but include more trainers, and the Pokemon can attack you as well, like have that as well, but include more trainer battles, and I mean proper trainer battles, because I don't know how far you are in the game, Ken, but I'm at the point where, like, cause lore wise, you're like one of the few trainers, if not one of like 2 trainers, I believe, that carry Pokemon inside Pokeballs. Everyone else just walks around with their Pokemon. Well, the few people that have partner Pokemon walk around with their Pokemon. And because of that, you're when you battle trainers, you're put into unfair situations where it's like 3-on-1. Which
True.
I think is completely unfair. It's kind of like y'all trying to make it difficult by just throwing more bodies at me instead of just making the AI smarter, or like giving the AI like proper like battle strategy.
Granted, they do lower the levels. So like, I remember there was a fight with like a Leafeon or like a Glaceon and then an Eevee on the side. One was like level 25 and the other one's 15, while you're level like 40 something.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, for sure. Like they do like scale the levels properly. But I don't know, me personally, like for example, I did a battle recently, last night actually, where I battled against a Warden that had a Skuntank, a Zubat, and a Skunky. And like this, like, because I often change my team around because I enter a new area, I see a bunch of cool Pokemon. So I'm just like, okay, let me change my team around. Like I just changed it again for like the 4th time. And
yeah.
Like my team's usually never like that much over leveled, other than like my Typhlosion, who's pretty high leveled. But Bruh, like, I'm battling against this guy, and then he got a level 45 Skuntank. My Typhlosion is like level 51, but there's also a Zubat, and I believe a Skunky was also on the side, and it was like, bruh, I gotta deal with him getting poisoned, because Skunky went for like poison jab, now I'm poisoned. Then Skuntank is also going for like Sludge Bomb, which, I mean, I'm a ghost type, I take resistant damage. Then Zubat's also using agile style moves on me. I'm just like, bro, why do y'all all get to attack before I can do one attack?
That's true. There's like that whole mechanic where especially with wild Pokemon, which like makes it fucking nuts, because if it's an alpha Pokemon, if they see you and then you throw your Pokemon at them, they get the first move. But if
Yeah,
they're
they
not looking
sucker
at
punch you.
Yeah, that shit hurts too, because it'll be like 20 levels over. So you essentially have to like throw away a whole party mon so you can get a fresh switch in.
Yeah, right. I'm just like,
Yeah,
bruh.
it's pretty wild.
And I just feel like I finally I had my first like not official, my first proper Pokemon battle, because I ain't gonna spoil it, but there is one trainer that also carries Pokemon and Pokeballs like you do. He had 3 Pokemon, and I actually had like a proper trainer battle. He had 3, and you know, it was going a bit back and forth. He only knocked out one of my Pokemon, you know, because I'm just that nigga, but
yeah, you the GOAT?
yeah, bro. But yeah, man, like I was seeing it in stream. I'm like, I wish there was more proper battles where like people, I don't know, maybe later on in the story, more people start showing up with like, you know, Pokemon and Pokeballs, or at least they'll like sideline their Pokemon. You know, but I will say the boss battles against the nobles are they're really tough. I enjoyed them a lot. At first I was disappointed because Cleaver was really easy, and so was Lilligant. And I believe once I made it to Arcanine, that's when it started getting pretty difficult. I just beat Electrode last night. That was pretty hard.
Oh, I just beat Electrode too.
Oh, we're okay. Oh, so we're around the same part.
Nice, okay.
Nice.
I was like kind of afraid to say where I am.
Nah, yeah.
It's like not too far.
I'm at like the part I ended at, because it was last night that I did all that. The part I ended at was I'm about to battle the last noble. Like I just started the quest for that, so I'm about to go. I think I'm almost done with the game.
I need more of a research level. I'm having like a very hard time of like getting higher research shit.
Man, my
because
research.
I don't really pay attention to the Pokedex.
Man, my research level is high as shit. I'm level 8.
Why? How?
I catch everything I see. That's literally it. Like, bruh, I catch everything I see, and then let's say if I fail, for example, let's say I'm trying to catch Luxray, right? I try to catch it, it breaks out. At that point, I'm just like, fuck it, and I'll throw out my Pokemon, just beat it. So
I beat that shit ass.
Yeah. So essentially, sometimes I'll do 3 Pokedex missions or research tasks in one go, because like I would try to catch it. Like I would catch it, and then let's say there was a Luxray nearby that also saw me just now. So I'll throw out my Pokemon. Let's say one of the research tasks is defeated using a ground type move. Then like just cause I want to get a quick knockout, I go for a strong style. Like for example, I got a Gliscor, I'll go for like a strong style like Mud Bomb, because that's what I have recently. And then I get a research task that will say, oh, defeat Luxray with a ground type move. I'll get 2 at the same time right there, plus another one for catching Luxray earlier. So that's literally it. Like I just catch and battle everything, almost everything I see.
Yeah.
Makes sense. My main complaint about the game, well, 2 complaints. The introduction of Agile style to me is fucking busted to go 2 turns in a row. And then being able to use a style again, so you can go Agile then Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and that
But I do understand it, they're trying to switch it up. They're like, yeah, over in this game, battling is not quite the same, You can tell your Pokemon to do things faster, not as strong, but faster, and then, it kind of changes cuz honestly, and I've said this before, but you see how in recent Pokemon games whenever you talk to every now and then there's like an NPC and they specifically say, oh yeah, Pokemon raised by a trainer are stronger than Pokemon raised in the wild, right? You see how that's usually said?
Yeah.
In the main games. In Arceus, that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yes, it is.
It is?
It still is.
Pokemon, yeah?
Nigga, that's the whole point of Pokemon. They reached. I was literally talking about this on stream last night, bro. Pokemon reached their true potential under a trainer. You know why? Even if, let's say, you can get your hands on an alpha, like you catch an alpha, even if, because I had someone say that too, like, what about alphas? They're stronger than most Pokemon. It's like, even if you can still, because the simple fact of EVs, that means you're bringing out that Pokemon's true potential. Because every time you catch a new Pokemon, what are the EVs at? It's always at 0.
That's true.
And at least in Arceus, you know, they got effort levels, and now the Pokemon would come, you would catch one, they got some effort level, but you still increase it yourself. So once again, it's like, yeah, it's like you the Pokemon's still reaching its true potential under you.
I like the way you think.
Like even if you're going by the nobles, which is why I would suggest you just play the game before saying something, is because the nobles, they're not that strong naturally. They're that strong because well, I mean, they're strong naturally, yeah, but they're that strong because they're frenzied. They're going crazy. They got struck by lightning, which overpowered.
Struck by God.
Yeah, they got struck by God, and they're pretty much like, that's why they're glowing yellow and all that shit.
Thanks.
They're going crazy. So and even then I would still argue, like, if you're able to catch a noble, like, I would still sit there and be like, yeah, like, even that, I would say, like, yeah, you can still bring out its full potential. Like, it's still not as strong as it can be. That's the whole story about Pokemon. Pokemon need their trainers to bring out their full power, and trainers need Pokemon because they like to gamble and use them for money.
Bro.
Thanks.
Oh man, but that's about all we got for Legends Arceus. If anything, I will say they got the ball rolling right now, you know? I expect Generation 9 to have some aspects of, like, I'm telling you right now, have the exploration of Legends Arceus, but also have the traditional battle style, which I will say, I do like how they revamped the battling, because, for example, priority moves are no longer priority moves. They really just increase your action speed. They're low-key just agile style moves. Like, yeah. For real. Like, quick attack is no longer, you're guaranteed to move first. Instead, quick attack is just, it just increases your action speed, which I appreciate.
Oh. Yeah.
And even like being frozen, like, you're no longer being frozen no more. You get frostbite, so you're taking damage every turn.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then they even revamped some moves. You don't even fall asleep no more. You're just made drowsy. So every other turn, like, you might not attack because your Pokemon's too drowsy. And even some moves they also revamped, like Pin Missile and Stealth Rocks. Yeah, those moves do damage now. And what it does is now it just does damage every single turn.
Oh, but Pin Missile always did damage.
No,
but it's like a 2 to 5 thing.
Yeah, Pin Missile has a set amount of damage now, and it also has an extra effect of you take damage every turn now. Which
really?
Yeah. Oh. So I really like the revamped battling, because they really changed some. Because I was wondering this whole time, like, how would a move like Stealth Rods work? Would y'all include it in the game? But they did, and they changed it.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it is.
Hashtag bring back abilities.
Yo, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Yo, abilities with all this shit, it'll be so cool. And I like how expressive a lot of the Pokemon are. I just found out last night, some Pokemon won't eat food because you're not throwing out their favorite foods. I just discovered that last night. For example, I was trying to catch Voltorb, and I always throw orange berries or cherry berries, right? And Voltorb was flat out ignoring that until someone in the chat told me, it was like, you gotta throw crunchy salt at it. And I threw crunchy salt, and it started eating it. And that's when I was able to catch Voltorb. And another thing about Voltorb, I just want to say, yo, fuck Voltorb, bro. Whoever decided to make Voltorb use Explosion as its attack, fuck you. Bro, when Voltorb noticed, because when I got noticed, you can't really tell who noticed you until you look around, you see who's coming after you. But
Yeah.
Voltorb was so little that it just rolls through the grass, and I didn't really get to see it until it was too late. Bro, that thing rolled up on me, and it did self-destruct. And I caught it too late. I couldn't roll out of it or anything. And I got hit by that. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then bro, I couldn't even catch it because it disappears after it does self-destruct.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo, what the hell, man? Why would you do that?
This shit fades with you without even knowing, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yo,
And there's some,
funny.
yeah, and there's some ghost types. When you encounter them, they just flat out disappear. Like they just start teleporting around the area, like Ghastly and Mischievous. They start
word.
teleporting and all that shit. It's so cool. It's so cool how expressive the Pokemon are now.
Facts.
But yeah, I mean that's about all we got for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Next up, we got ourselves Rockstar Games announcing GTA 6. They announced that they started working on GTA 6. What you think about that?
See you in 6 years.
Just in 6 years? Nah, I don't think it will be 6 years. I think we'll get it 2024 the latest.
I think it's cool, you know, GTA 6, because GTA 5 has been out forever.
It's just been out for
2013,
like
I think.
2013, so it's been out almost 10 years now.
Yo, for real. So the fact that they're starting now,
I don't think
crazy.
it's that they started now, but I think, you know what? Nah, I think they did. I don't know. I do know they said their statement was they like to push the boundaries of every single game. Like they like to make every single game like larger than the last, which is true because GTA 5 was way bigger than GTA 4. You can do a lot more GTA 5 than GTA 4. GTA 4 had an online as well, but GTA 5 expanded on that online.
Yeah.
And Red Dead 2 was massive. That game was humongous. So yeah, I do.
Shame is dead now.
Yeah, but that is true. Rockstar definitely like pushes the boundaries on every single game they release, which is why I'm a big excited for GTA 6. I'm really hoping GTA 6 online is like massive, bro. Like I'm expecting like a huge city to go through, because well, for one, what do y'all think the location is gonna be? You think they're gonna do a new location, or they're going back to a different one? Because I don't think they did Vice City in an HD sense now. Because I think they already did Liberty City with GTA. I think GTA 4 is Liberty City, and GTA 5 is Los Santos. I think they might.
I don't know.
I would like it if they mix all the cities.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't think they would do
But at
that
that point, why call it GTA 6? Just call it GTA World, and then you could just go to the different places.
Just call it Grand Theft Auto, and that's it.
Oh, like you remember back in San Andreas, you could take a plane and you could actually fly to a whole new island.
Yeah, they had like 3 maps.
Yeah, it's like, why not do that for GTA in general? Like they took that out, and that was crazy.
You know
Especially
why?
back in the day.
You know why I wouldn't say that? Because honestly, because then it's just gonna be like an empty ass world. It's just gonna be a world that's big for the sake of being big. Like for example, Assassin's Creed Valhalla did that, and I fucking hated it. They had that big ass. They had like 5 big ass maps, bro, and all of it, like majority of it, was empty, bro. It was just space to run through. Like I didn't like it at all. Like if you're gonna make a big map for the sake of being able to say, hey, we got a big ass map, I wouldn't sit there and be like, okay, I support it. Like I'll sit there and be like, if you're gonna make a big map, at least have like a lot of shit to do. Like I joked about this, but when Cyberpunk first came out, it's a pretty big map. But when I looked at all the shit on the map, I sighed, because I'm like, I know I want 100% this game. So I sighed. So all them activities, I'm like, alright, got a lot to do. You know? And that's what.
Actually?
Nah, I didn't 100% it yet. I just started playing it again ever since I beat it. Because when I beat it, I stopped playing it. But just recently, I re-downloaded it. I'm like, okay, let's start 100% in this shit.
You know they're just starting the development for the next gen consoles.
No, I think they just released the update for the next gen.
Oh, there you go. That's
Yeah, but that update, at least on my PC, it fucked up. If it's fucked up on my PC because the game crashes every single time I try opening it. So it's like, CD Projekt Red, y'all gonna get y'all shit together. I actually like Cyberpunk too. That's the crazy part. But
right.
anyways, it's not straight too far from the point. I guess that's all we got on GTA 6. Y'all got anything y'all want to add on?
Nah.
I'm excited, especially for like the cars.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the cars is the best part for me.
Yes,
But,
sir.
alright, let's move on to the next point. We got ourselves Mario Strikers. I want to talk about the Nintendo Direct as a whole, but honestly, I don't know. For one, I didn't even watch the Nintendo Direct, and two, it's like I was really only interested in Mario Strikers. Honestly, that's the only thing that stood out for me. Honestly, and Kirby, but we'll talk about Kirby later. Mario Strikers, I'm actually really excited for because it's like it's like Mario Kart but as soccer. Like, and by that I mean like you're playing soccer, but you're given like all these abilities. Like you can put a banana on the field to make someone trip. You can put like you can grab like turtle shells to throw around. It's like I can tell that's gonna be fun to play. Like this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna play a soccer game. I never thought I would ever want to play a soccer game.
No, Mario Strikers. I remember the original one for the GameCube. That was pretty good.
They had one before?
Yeah, I told you when I saw it. I was like, yeah, they had this before. Yeah, I'm excited for it too because I didn't play the original, so I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun, you know. And the fact that they're gonna have like they're taking it online too. It's not just like, oh yeah, you can only play local. No, it has an online mode, so it's gonna be like kind of like sweaty with like Rocket League, with all the people who like soccer, and you know with the Mario twist. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
it's kind of like Aces Tennis.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was a cool one. But I was gonna say, I believe it's 3-on-3. So like, you know, when we gonna hop on, all three of us, we gonna be playing soccer and shit. You know, spill some bananas and shit.
Yo, speaking of Mario, I think Nintendo's another company that should start coming to PC.
I think they should have their own Game Pass, but not a PC thing.
I don't think,
yeah, you think
when it comes to Nintendo is its own thing. I don't think it should go to PC. Like, it'll be cool if they do, don't get me wrong, but I don't think that would ever be a thing just because like it's Nintendo. And now not to mention like Nintendo's always like I like Nintendo focusing on handheld, like, you know,
That's true.
Like you know what I'm saying, right? Like the Switch.
No, I don't.
Fuck you. but I'm trying to say like this, right? PlayStation tried making a handheld. Well, they tried two handhelds. PSP was actually pretty good. They just didn't support it properly. PS Vita, another case, they didn't support it properly. But instead, with the Vita, every game was horrible. But and don't forget the PSP Go. Y'all remember that?
Nah, I don't actually.
That was ahead of its era.
Oh man, PSP Go, that shit was funny, bro. But anyways, when I think handhelds, I think Nintendo. You know, when I think of a new weird way to play games, I think Nintendo. When it comes to PC is, I would say, it's very traditional, like gaming wise, and by that I mean like when it comes to PC, like there's no motion controls. Like you gotta play on your controller or you gotta play on your keyboard. When Nintendo, there's gonna be motion controls. You know, they're gonna be like, yo, shake your controller to kick a soccer ball, you know, or like swing, like Wii Sports. Oh yeah, that's another thing. They announced another Wii Sports game, which Wii Sports Switch. I'm really excited for that. But you know, when it comes to Nintendo, they try to like make you play games in a different way, which I don't think it would work on PC. Unless they be like, oh yeah, you're gonna have to get this add-on for your PC that has like a motion bar or some shit, you know. But when it comes to Nintendo, I'd rather Nintendo be its own thing.
I agree. They have their own little niche.
Yeah.
I definitely think they should get a Game Pass though.
Oh yeah, they should, especially for the legacy games, because they're closing the eShop on 3DS and Wii U, but then those games are gonna get lost to time. Cause like y'all not
So many games.
Yeah, it's like y'all not letting people buy it on the Switch eShop, which I don't know why. Like y'all ported so many
like the Pokemon games.
Yeah, like the Pokemon games. Thankfully I already got I got red and yellow, and then I got, I believe, gold and crystal on my 3DS. But then, for example, what about the original Gen 3 games? Like,
oof, yeah.
There is no way to play those games legally right now, other than to somehow get it through like eBay and stuff like that. But even then, it's like
fake cartridges.
Yeah, fake cartridges all over the place. So it's like
that's true.
There's no way to play these games legitimately, and it's crazy because people want to play it legally.
And I think it gets even crazier when you think even the remake of Gen 3, you can't play it anymore.
No, I mean you still can. Like
I mean,
it's
yeah,
because
it came out more recently. But like, if you don't have a copy of it now, it's too late.
No, you know they closed down in a year from now, right?
Oh, I thought it closed down already.
No.
It's almost.
Like, it closed down in March 2023, so you still got a year to like buy the games that you would want. It's just, to me, it's a bit of a shame because it's like, bro, like, at least put, like, I don't see why, for example, I don't see why y'all can't port. I mean, I'm a Pokemon head, so it's like, I don't see why you can't just port the virtual
Sapphire.
Well, that too, but I was gonna say the virtual console games onto the Switch, and even the Gen 3 games as well. I don't see why that can't be ported to the Switch, you know? Or maybe that's a Nintendo, that's a Pokemon company decision. I don't know, but I do agree, Nintendo does need more support for their old games, you know? Because it's so hard to get a hold of their old games nowadays. And when they do an official release of their old games, they do a shitty one like the Mario Superstars collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was not it.
Yeah.
Although it did come with that cool game, Mario, what was it, Mario 99 or something, Mario 16?
Are you talking about Mario 64?
No. Mario 99 is the battle royale one where like you play the original Mario against like 100 other players or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
For a second there, I thought this nigga forgot Mario 60. I was about to say, bro.
Wow.
I was about to kick you out the podcast, man. Oh shit.
Forget that classic, bro.
Oh shit. Mario 90. You play? Wait, what was it though?
It was like Mario 99. It was a limited time release, and I don't know why they did that. A limited time release where they put Mario in a battle royale kind of sense, where you played through like the original Mario game, and you just you run through the levels. The people who are last alive, and you know, obviously it's like the people who run out of lives are kicked out of the race.
Oh, okay. So what if people don't like lose all their lives? Like what happens? Like, it just keeps on going?
Yeah, it just keeps on going, and it gets even more hectic because you get items. So the way it works is like you kill enemies, and the enemies go to other people.
Oh, okay. Oh, that sounds so cool. It was limited?
Yeah, it was a limited time release.
Oh,
like
what the
how
fuck?
do you make that limited? It's so intuitive for a game that doesn't naturally have cooperative or even like PvP play. You turned it into a race against other people.
Damn, bro.
You can steamroll though.
That sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, like in a sense, it's like Pac-Man and Tetris because they did the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. They did the same thing too?
Yeah.
Tetris 99.
Damn, bro. I didn't even know about that. What the fuck? But I mean, yeah, that's what we back on the podcast notes. Let's go over to Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So before we talk about the memes, I just want to say the reason why I'm interested in this game, because I remember the other day I was hanging out with my homegirl, right? and she wanted to play on my Switch. She was like, "What games do you got?" And I opened up the Switch and I sat there and I looked at it and it shows Pokemon. Hey, yo, bro, literally, I got Arceus, Sword and Shield, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl.
Wow.
And I was just sitting there, I'm like, bruh. And I forgot I deleted Mario Kart 8 for Arceus because I didn't have enough space. And then she's like, "All you got is Pokemon?" I'm like, "No, I also got Mario Kart, but I would have to download it." And then, like, you know, the Switch, they take their sweet ass time downloading games. I sat there and I was like, "Bruh, I need games that aren't Pokemon." So then I went to the coming soon section in the eShop and I saw Kirby and the Forgotten Land. And I was like, okay, I never really played a Kirby game before. Let me check this out. And then I saw Kirby Mouthful Mode, and my first thought was, my nigga, what the fuck?
Mouthful Mode gave me flashbacks to Kirby Air Ride, bro. Like, that game was such a timepiece.
Yo, bro. Oh man, Kirby Air Ride. I remember those days. We used to be in the free world mode all day. Just like, we wasn't even
the ultimate rides.
Yeah, trying to get the ultimate rides. Fun. And then the funniest part was, we didn't even do the free mode that had like the world events. We just did free mode just to like mess around with each other.
Yeah.
Like, we was playing, we was just like destroying each other's carts and everything. That shit was hilarious. Yeah. Oh man, we used to get entertained by like the dumbest things.
It was hilarious though.
Yeah, it was. But yeah, I mean that's why I'm interested in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, cause I only got Pokemon games on my Switch. What about y'all? Y'all interested in Kirby? Wanna play Kirby?
I like it.
I'm down for Kirby.
You want
man.
that?
Kirby sounds fun.
You want that little fat pink fuck, huh?
Yeah, I want to put his mouth full on me, baby.
Oh nah. Hey, yo, someone just photoshops like a picture of Gray, and then just like with like a Kirby filter all over him.
Yeah.
Oh man, here's the last part of our podcast. We got Marvel Netflix series are leaving the streaming service, and to me that's newsworthy because I'm gonna keep it a stack. I love Daredevil, and if I can no longer watch Daredevil, I'm gonna cry because I would like to rewatch that show from time to time. And yeah, Daredevil's. I don't think they announced it's going to Disney Plus. I think they just announced that it's being removed. Hopefully, it is coming to Disney Plus. But then again, it's like it's hard because some of those series are rated R. And
yeah, but they got everything on Disney Plus. They got the Avengers and shit on there.
Yeah, but none of those are rated R though.
They're 13.
Yeah, they're PG or PG-13. So it's like. Yeah, so it's like I don't know how is Disney gonna, are they just gonna censor all the bloody scenes, or is Disney gonna sit there like, yeah, you guys are mature enough?
I think you're gonna have blood in PG-13 though.
Yeah, you gotta have like PG-13 is like, it's like moderate, you know, like some cuts on the face, you know, but Daredevil is bloody, bro. Like nigga, like bones be showing, bro.
Oh shit.
Like in some fight scenes, like bones be coming out, like be popping out, all that shit. So it's like, I don't know if Disney Plus would allow. I don't know. It'll be interesting if they do.
Yeah, that show is brutal.
Yeah, the fights are brutal. It gets pretty bloody too. Like, bro, this nigga Daredevil literally, Matt Murdock literally had like cuts all over his body in multiple like scenes. And you know, but anyways, I'm hoping Disney finally does their own Daredevil series. I said Disney, I'm Marvel, MCU, they finally do their own Daredevil series. I'm dying for Daredevil. I'm dying for him. Yeah, man, I really just care about Daredevil, honestly. I mean, like, Jessica Jones, I mean, I guess, like, she's cool, whatever. Iron Fist, it was horrible. Luke Cage is pretty bad. The Defenders I enjoyed, but that's because of Daredevil. Well, Daredevil and Iron Fist, they were the best parts of that show, in my opinion. But, you know, Daredevil, like,
Right.
you know.
I didn't enjoy Iron Fist too much. I feel like Iron Fist was too like cheesy.
It was. I will admit that. That's why a lot of people didn't like it, cause it's like this, bro. You can't have this nigga shouting, "I am the Iron Fist, the sworn enemy of the hand, and the protector of Kung Lao." Like, you can't have him say that with a straight face all the time, bro. Like, and then everyone like dead ass taking him serious. Like, you know, if that was in the MCU, bro, you know, if he would have said that and he was taking himself serious, you know, someone would have cracked a joke. Like, okay, like, you know, but it was trying to take itself serious while also being accurate to the comics, and it's like that doesn't always translate well, you know. You gotta, if you're gonna be accurate to comics, like accurate, you gotta be a little goofy, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, unless y'all got anything to add on to that, I'd say that's pretty much it for the show notes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it feels nice to be able to upload an episode. Yo, thankfully we're on Spotify now and Apple Podcasts. So yo, definitely rate this show 5 stars. I wanna one day reach it to a point where we start making money off this, and obviously I'll be splitting it with you guys. But you know, I want to make it to a point where we're starting to make money. You know, we can start having like sponsorships and all that, and hopefully to the point where, you know, I can sit there and be like, I bye to my job, you know. But yeah, so I mean, this is a start. I feel like 2022 is gonna be a good year for us. It's gonna be a good year. I didn't even mention this earlier, but on my job, I'm soon going to start working 3-day work weeks. I'm gonna still get paid like a full week's worth, but except I'm gonna be working 3 days now, which is really cool, and it'll help me out. No, I'm hourly, but what they're doing is because there's not that much work at my job. Because like, for those who don't know, I work at an eBay warehouse for sneakers. I'm an eBay sneakers worker, and yeah, the only time where it gets busy is during the holiday season. And I mean, it picks up a little bit when it's back to school, because you know everyone's trying to get new shoes for school. But yeah, it gets busy during the holiday season, but throughout the rest of the year, it's super light. And thankfully, my managers finally opened up their eyes. It was like, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous to have 100 people show up for 2,000 shoes when we get that shit done in like 2 hours.
Fair.
So yeah, they're like, yeah, we're gonna have like half of the week. So they're having because it's originally a 5-day work week or 5-day schedule for that warehouse, but they're doing it 6 days now. And what they're doing instead is they're having half the team show up for 3 days and then another half show up for the other 3 days. So I'm working Thursday to Saturday, but then I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday off, which is really cool. That helps me out content creating wise and all that stuff. And I thankfully, because of that, I see it like this. I'll probably be able to upload 3 to 4 episodes a week now. Like, not episodes, I mean videos a week, including the podcast. So that's you know, that's a plus on my end, while also getting paid, you know, pretty much full time.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, I
That's
like
not
to
really
hear that, man.
yeah, man. It's a blessing.
It definitely is, man.
What about y'all? What y'all want to end the show on?
I think everybody just, you know, be grateful that we get to, you know, everybody listening to this. Obviously, just want to say, yo, be grateful for the people you have in your life. Be grateful for the opportunities you have.
Be gracious.
Be gracious. Because not everybody has what you have, you know. And you might be like, oh, but I'm just like, nah. You are you. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be like, oh, but you know, I'm just a regular person. No, bro. You are what makes, you know, you make your own life, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spot the people, spot the youth. Go ahead, Kenny. Spot the youth.
Hey, you're going off of that nice ass note. I would say try new foods, guys.
Okay.
Try new foods.
Like that.
As that diversity in your diet, you know, you're gonna get something that you might not like. You're gonna get something that you might like.
Well, you see, I tried some new food on Monday. It gave me a stomach virus. No, I'm playing with you.
That's the fault. That's just a bad egg.
Nah, yeah, that was a bad egg. But yeah, man, that's all.
I mean, yeah, there's something new.
Okay.
Go to the gym.
Yeah,
Fat
definitely.
Go to the gym.
Nah, yo, I keep saying I plan to, but you know I'm gonna have 4 days off, so at that point I got no excuse.
And we can pay full time, so I'm gonna hear you.
Yeah. I got no excuse, so you know. Yo, with all that being said, I just want to say, yo, everyone, I appreciate y'all for watching this episode of Simply a Podcast, episode 3.5. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Rate the show 5 stars. We truly appreciate it. We will be back next month with another episode. Catch you guys in a month, and I'll see you guys. How many times am I gonna say? I'll see y'all niggas in a month, bro. Peace out, y'all.
Later.